Who can make your hair rise when he's after you? Cover you in honey and a swarm of bees or two. The Candyman. Oh, the Candyman can. Yes, it's finally time to talk about the 2020 reboot slash legacy sequel to the Candyman franchise, directed by Neo DaCosta and co-written and produced by Jordan Peele. So let's open it up. Oh, the earlier Candyman and theatrical films were not huge hits. They did find their audience on home video and proved quite lucrative in DTV space. This film is closer in spirit to Clive Barker's work in terms not just of horror, but also adds new elements own to social commentary and dark comedy on everything from the art world to even urban decay. And the cast put together is also quite solid, which includes Leslie Yaya Duomatine II and Coleman Domingo. Tony Todd himself being back in the title role, and also Teyona Paris, who will be re-teaming with DaCosta this year for the Marvels. And I will say that was also spoken themselves that this film is now the most critically and commercially successful installment of the franchise to date, with a sequel in early development as well. So yeah. While not quite as effective as the 2018 Halloween or the 2022 Scream, it definitely works a similar way where it only takes the first installment as canon and remixes elements from other less well-received ones in new ways. Is especially like how the usage of the Chicago setting, even the whole idea like doing like a mirror image of the opening Vandy place as well, which actually adds to the surreal, often unsettling atmosphere. And yes, while being very brutally attacked by bees and a man with a hook for a hand is not pleasant, the idea that anyone could become corrupted by his presence is also a frightening one. And the crew they put together is not one I'm highly familiar with, but they do a great job establishing what you don't see as much what you do, not just from 2019 when it was filmed, but also like a prologue set in 1977. It was, of course, going to be released in 2020, but got pushed back to 2021 because the former was the year where everything happened. Yeah. As someone who saw the previous installments on Sci-Fi a long time ago, and finally got a chance to see this when I was on Prime, I can definitely say that after all these years, I will see all those people saying Bloody Mary in the mirror and raise you a Candyman in the mirror fivefold. So I will give this an easy 4 out of 5, which it may not be among my favorite horror films recent years, but I definitely can understand why this film resonated with people and became the film that helped reinvigorate the franchise. As you can tell by my channel's community tab, I just about had the Unity situation worked out, especially since the man who was in charge of the company is no longer in charge, and also how it's adds to the timeline. So time has finally come very soon. So take care, everyone.